Yeah, I'm back. Fuck. Fucking link. Wait, okay, the mic is on. Good. So I just made it to Kale's before the broadcast stopped. Fucker. Oh, we don't really need the amber herb, and killing that guy wasn't totally necessary, but already here. So when you exhaust Kale's dialogue, he gives you the key to the house in Majula. Okay, when you exhaust it, it means he'll move to Majula. Later on, he figures into a quest from an NPC that you get much later in the game, towards the end of the game. The NPC allows you to get some of the coolest sorceries and shit, hexes as well, and really, god damn it, and a really nice set too. So, yeah. Now, we kinda want to get the Ring of Blades early. Not sure if I can, but there's a little bug that you can do here. Lets you despawn the pursuer. We want to get this guy to sort of blow this shit up for me. So we're kind of hoping that... There you go. Yeah, we might as well kill him, because he's already here anyway. Okay, that's nice, 700 souls earned. So we want to aggro the pursuer, and then trigger the bonfire as soon as possible while he's flying around. So we just get the pursuer to spawn. Hopefully I did it. Oh fuck, I didn't. Damn it. Because it's a pretty tricky thing to do. Shit. Because there's an Estus Flask shard up there, which we kinda wanna get. Otherwise we just get it the normal way later on. Yeah, we got the shard. Yeah, we're going back to Majula. But before we do, we might as well get the crystal lizard here. So it's locked. You normally need a key for this, but oh, fuck you. Ah, shit, those guys were not supposed to follow me in. So yeah, you get a couple of shards and a hand axe. Oh fuck, and he broke the goddamn chest. Anyway. And there we are. Yeah, it's back. I haven't posted it on the GGPH group, bro. Sorry. We're just here basically to get the key, to use the key rather, and to upgrade the Estus Flask to plus to level 3, and then get it up to +1 because I forgot to burn the dust. So we're getting the Pharaoh's Lockstone here so that we can get the Chloranthi ring, the slab, and open the area to this little chest that we're gonna need. So This, as a speed run, this is a total fail. But for maxing out a weapon, this is pretty decent, I guess. We're only going to be killing the bosses that we need to kill, so we're not going to be grossly over-leveled. Yeah, I don't want to try parrying this guy anymore. He's not all that difficult anyway. So you get an effigy off of him, you get another Estus Flask Shard, and there's also a nice nifty little soul vessel over here. So if you guys hear any weird hissing noises while I'm on this thing, it's mainly because I'm vaping while I'm playing. I think there's another chest with like 3 more shards here. I don't want to max out the broadsword because it's a pretty shitty weapon. And it's not what I plan on using for the rest of this playthrough because it's complete jack shit for invading. We can get a few levels in. I think we can get 1 last level in, but I don't think I want to do that because we're saving it for upgrading the weapons. We pretty much have everything we need. What's that fucking mod? Okay. And burn. Oh, and it hit me, we're gonna have to travel back because we need to get a certain item off of where I killed Leisha. But anyway, we actually have enough for a +2 weapon, I think, at this point. But we want to get the rest of it and farm the Huntsman's Copse so that we get it up to +6. And then for the chunks, we'll have to kill the Skeleton Lords and get into the route to Earthen Peak. That's probably the trickiest part, so we're going to need the Craftsman Hammer from Macduff. We could summon help, but it would be gay. We're trying to do this as efficiently as possible. So, hell, I'm actually inclined to just power stance daggers and infuse it with poison, but since poison sucks in this game, except in PvP, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, so we want to get the loot. Titanite shards. Those become 3 Titanite chunks if you burn an ascetic at the Cardinal Tower bonfire. So there's a slab here in the Chloranthy ring, and then we can kind of make that little weird jump to get 2 Twinkling Titanites. I plan to use the Titanites for maybe Santier's Sphere. Now this is another item essential to this little funsy thing we're going to be doing. You got to get this to open, so you trigger it by doing a few jump attacks. And then these 3 hollow infantry guys just come out after a while. Hopefully they fucking open the door, because this takes really long to trigger sometimes. Oh shit, here they come. Okay, yeah, so they're here. Okay. Oh cool, Winged Spear, but it has an 18 dex requirement, so nah, not gonna happen. Okay, so we have our first large Titanite shard. Now the rest of them are going to come from the Basilisk over in Huntsman's Copse, and also one from about 3 of them from after killing the Pursuer. So by the time that we get the souls we need, we're probably going to be at around maybe 100k soul memory. Because right now we're already at 35, 34. The first tier I think starts at 3,000... Oh no, I'm sorry, 39,000 or something like that. So the lower you are, the better. The only reason I'm coming here is so that I can trigger Kale's dialogue, because I plan to turn this into a normal playthrough later on. Or not, because this is really all we need, the aromatic ooze. Just to make the giant fight and the pursuer fight a little bit more bearable. But apart from that, we're pretty good. I don't think I need to trigger Kale's dialogue. I mean, the white soapstone would be fun. But, yeah, he just sits here. Anyway, I can get the small white soapstone. It's not really a necessity anyway. This is more of a tutorial run than anything else. I can actually run straight to the last giant and just murder his ass. Just to get this shit over with. It would be nice to have 16 decks. Maybe getting the fire longsword would have helped. But I barely have any faith to make it worthwhile. And you just want to kite these guys away. So you can get through the fog real quick. And then I'll just heal up when I'm in there. Over there's, I think it's an amber herb or something like that. But nonetheless, we're already here. The last giant isn't all that tough, so I'm feeling a bit cocky. I'm just going to go straight to him without opening the shortcut. Oh, we get the aromatic ooze. Anyway, we have more than enough health. We're at 22 big. After this, I'm going to go do the jump. Killing the last giant gets you, well, while wearing Moflin's set, gives you a whole chunk of shit. So that's going to be really nice. The giant, the last giant is pretty much like the Giant Lord in terms of moveset. Have to recover a bit of stamina. Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah, you want to get away if he rips his arm out, because then he starts swinging it like a bitch. And without enough ADP, some of his attacks can be pretty fucked. Ah, okay, anyway, he's down with one last hit. There we go. The face, yeah, I just did random shit, so he looks... Ow, fucker. Yeah, that guy kind of cheesed me. Okay, so I've decided we're going to go with a rapier, which I think would be a really fun weapon to use. We need 12 decks for that, so we're going to kind of have to soul vessel out of this current little shithole that we're in. We can actually get the weapon up to about a plus. Whoa, shit! Everyone's here. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't exactly a situation I want to be in. Putang ina! Fuck! Let's run the fuck away from these guys. You can't buy alluring skulls right away. You have to get it from Shalquar, the cat. She's a real cunt. So I'm just gonna skip past these fuckers. I don't think they climb ladders though. As far as I know, they don't fucking climb ladders. So since we're already here, we might as well reset the bonfire so I can do that fucking jump before I get killed by something. But we want to send Melentia over to Majula. So we can just buy Leningra's key because we need it. Exhaust her dialogue and she goes over to Majula. Now we're gonna go down here. And this is the part where things get really fun because you can get a really nice item out or get a nice upgrade out of it. Now, the trick here is to be totally naked. Except this cunt followed me, so... My soul memory is at 47k already, and that's pretty bad. You'll be invading some people with upgrades, but that's okay, I guess. Now you just want to keep the blue ring on and the life ring, so you're at 0.9% equip load. And it makes the jump survivable if you're at full health. So the trick is just to stand here and pray. And I fucked it up, of course. Which sucks. Ideally, you're supposed to land on a ledge somewhere there, so I think I have a couple of human effigies that I can use, because you're going to need to be at full health to do that and survive. I'm at 22 vig, I think, so that should be more than enough. I can't afford to fuck it up anymore because I only have 5 of these things. It's not like I really need the Twinkling Titanite, I just want to go there. Yeah, oops, man, that was really fucking embarrassing. My wife won't stop making fun of me for going live. She's like, just try not to embarrass yourself. I'm like, I'm doing my best, but it's Dark Souls, man. Oh, fuck, that guy keeps following me. Okay. Splat. Let's hope we don't go splat anymore. Yeah, but the blue seal helps. Oh, I get rid of the broadsword. I think I can make it with just the life ring. I just want to make the jump there, so... There we go, yay! Now, back in the PS3 version, this Twinkling Titanite didn't have a fragrant branch with it, and also you wouldn't be able to get it to, well, you would be able to farm it just by killing the Giant Lord, so indefinitely you could get a whole bunch of respawns out of it. Just burn an ascetic over at the place unbeknownst. Yon, yeah man, fuck, that was really embarrassing. I keep messing up the angle on the jump, but I think I'm kind of getting it now. So we are gonna kill the Pursuer. I don't think I want to show off and try to like parry god him, but at the same time I want to have a decent weapon, and I need to level into Dex for that, which I don't really want to do at this point, because I don't want to use the I don't want to use too many souls, but I think I have to. So, or do we go to the cops and just farm? Let's get the yeah, I'm gonna have to get the lockstone because I forgot to get it earlier. Yeah, I might run to the Pursuer now and just kill his ass. But I kind of want to cheese him out, so I'm gonna go to the cops, and I am going to maybe farm the Basilisk just so I can get my rapier up to plus whatever, just to make the fight faster. So that way when I get to the Lost Bastille, I can just burn through it real quick. You can get a plus 10 really fast here. Plus 8 if you're very patient, no? I think I'm gonna go to the cops first. Huntsman's Copse, whatever. I hate it when people call it the Huntsman's Corpse, because there's no fucking R there anyway. So yeah, we're gonna want to equip more shit, because anyway, I'm guessing I'll be at about 100k soul memory by the time I get to where I want to go. So I'm just gonna wait. I gotta free Lenigrast first so I can buy the rapier at all. How much do I already have? Okay, I can get it up to plus 3, and it's gonna make the farming a bit easier. The short bow, yeah, it has a 12 dex requirement, so it's good for Shrine of Amana if I ever play that far with this character. I hate that fucking place. But we are going to... There, we just rested the bonfire to get Lenigrast to go there. Mace would be nice, it trivializes a lot of the bosses, but the rapier is just too beast, and I just really enjoy it. So we buy the rapier off of him. S-Stock would be pretty good for a strength build. I don't want to do any more dex builds, and this has pretty much the same requirement for more strength, so I might as well just go with buying a rapier and leveling it. Reinforce. Rapier, 1, 2, we can get it up to plus 4. 3, 4. And then we use the remainder of the souls to level up my dex. The rest goes into endurance or something. Level. Okay, so we can get 2 more, I guess, into... Oh no, just 1 last. Okay. The mace, yeah, it trivializes it. I find the maces to be ridiculously OP for PvE, but in terms of PvP, I find myself getting my ass handed to me by everyone else who's using like ultra great swords and dual wielding spears. Spears are surprisingly good in this game, and they're pretty tough to parry. I find the only easy spear-ish weapon to parry here is the Sentier Spear, because of the twin blade moveset. So when somebody's spamming it, he just, you know, reaction parry whatever he tries doing. I'm trying to save the soul vessels because I think I want to get the Hexer hood from this guy, so I'm going to respec into 2020 for everything, and then the free soul vessel that I get from Salden after I've brought enough guys over, that's what I use for everything else. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill the basilisk twice. I'm gonna try not to kill anything else, but I don't think I have enough bones. Yeah, and I don't want to waste 1,000 souls. So, yeah, Felkin is here. Oh, and the mace can be two-handed at like starting strength, so it's not really necessary to level up anything. Even if you start as a cleric, he starts with a mace, so it makes the pursuer a joke. It makes just about every other enemy in the game a joke, all the way up into Iron Keep. You know what? I think I might as well level Dex so I can get the Black Steel Katana working. We're gonna want to have life gems equipped. I don't have any poison moss. It's pretty dark here, so. The guy that we're looking to get is down here, but there's another hollow that spawns. I think I just want to throwing knife that guy, but I don't have one. Yep, drop down. Yeah, here. Let's kill the hollow here. And then we can just butt poke this thing to death. If you get poisoned here, just use a life gem to survive. Yeah, this thing's pretty it lets you get pretty OP because it has a guaranteed drop of 3 large Titanite shards, and you also get like Ricard's rapier here. I've parried in every Souls game except this one. Yeah, the parry timing here is pretty fucked. The active parry frames for a lot of the weapons are pretty weird, so I find that parrying here is not exactly the best thing to do. But once you have like a really decent parry tool, like the buckler or the parrying dagger is pretty good, and you can get it pretty early, I think. Can't remember where. I think one of the spiders over in Seldora would drop it for me. So this is the part where we trigger the second bonfire. We can actually get another Sublime Bone Dust here, but I don't think I want to go that far in. There's also another Estus Flask Shard. In fact, we can get our weapon up to +10 already if I just had the balls for it. I don't want to take any chances because I'm trying to keep this as a perfect soul memory run. I want to get a 16 strength just so I can get the Drangleic shield because it makes my run a lot easier. Since anyway this guide is geared more towards newbies than like pros who don't even need shields. If you're watching this run and you're a pro, you're probably not going to learn anything you don't already know. There's a guy here, we can just plunging and poke his ass. So we're gonna have to kill the basilisk again. I wouldn't want to kill those guys, but yeah, I find it's a better idea. And then we can just run back and do it over. Just have to be careful not to fall, because the way I have the PS set up here at home, the glare from the window is facing it like directly, almost directly. The reason I kill those undead guys there is because they kind of get in the way, and I panic a lot in this game because almost everything can fucking stun lock you unless you're wearing like Havel shit and you have the Ring of Giants +2 from the Giant Lord and all that other fancy shit. So we're just getting a few more chunks so that I can get this up to +6, and then I'm going to get it up to +8 after the Pursuer. Because I want to maximize the use of the Ascetic. We're going to be burning an Ascetic over... Oh shit! We're going to be burning an aesthetic over at the Cardinal Tower bonfire, so it respawns both the Pursuer and the undead, the giant, last giant. Yeah, this guy's pretty easy as long as you can keep from dying from the poison and not get tail whipped to death. Pokey poke, motherfucker. And that's why the rapier is OP. DPS is just beast. Ow, fuckface. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna want to just bone our way out. Anyway, there's more bones to be had later on. The stagger animation when you get your poise. Yeah. It stays open for so long. Like, let's say you're guarding and then you get guard broken. You can, they can get a riposte off of you really easy, and you're pretty much fucked when that happens. There's not much else you can do. So I'm just going to go pokey on the Pursuer. A lot of people have a hard time with the Pursuer. I don't know why. I guess they don't realize that as long as you stay on his offhand, if you stay where his on the left-hand side, he's not going to be able to do shit to you. You just have to time your dodges right. Good parry timing would be nice, but it's not necessary. Rapier, +4, +5. Okay, now we got a Rapier +6. Tempted to put more points into Dex, but I think that'd be pretty gay at this point. We can do that later. We can level up one more. I guess we can just level up into Endurance again. Honestly, 30 Vig should be more than sufficient for most of the game, so I can get it up to 30 Vig later on. I'm gonna warp over to Cardinal Tower and get the Pursuer over with. Okay, Pursuer. I don't want to get the Ring of Regeneration or whatever it's called, the one that you get here, because it's pretty janky. Yeah, Rapier breaks pretty quick, by the way. I think it has, what, like 45, yeah, there, 45 durability. So when we get the Bracing Knuckle Ring, can't remember where we get it, but I know it's an easy to get item. Knuckle Ring 2, you get it somewhere in Drangleic, if I remember right. Let's run past these guys. Yeah, the buff helps. The buff helps a lot. And you have enough time to cast it without getting butt poked here. I'm probably gonna take an arrow to the dick right here. Fucker. No! Oh. There you go. I could have just ballisted his ass though. There you go, motherfucker. A Ring of Blades for more sick DPS. There, that parry though, yeah. Okay, we can actually respawn him, but I want to get the whole Dull Ember part over with. So I can also start infusing, because I want to get this... Yeah, nice parry. It's easier to parry... Well, I don't know if his other attacks can be parried, but that one is so slow that if you miss the parry on it, you're pretty shit, I guess. I just learned how to parry him properly recently, because I was trying to get the Ballista to work, because I only ever hit him with a Ballista once. Every time he just keep fucking slashing me with it, and it was just really gay. Okay, so thank God they moved the Dull Ember here. It makes everything just a complete joke. Yeah, we're gonna kill him here too, so that we get a few extra souls, and that Twinkling Titanite. We get the Covetous Serpent Ring here. I usually jump down in here so I can kill the dogs without much hassle. Anyway, the counter damage on a rapier is pretty good. I'll check it out later. Yeah, 3 for 1. I don't bother parrying the pursuer here. I usually de-equip the blue ring at this point, so I can quickly pop it on before he slashes me, because he'll do that pretty quick. Oh, yeah, he gets a free hit off of me because of the ring swap there. And then I just hug his shield arm and poke him to death. The knight starts with high enough vigor that dodging isn't a real pain in the balls. And these random pursuer invasions are awesome for quick levels and easy Twinkling Titanite. I think the only one that's really even marginally difficult is the pursuer invasion that happens in Things Betwixt, where you... Ow, fuck. In Things Betwixt, where you actually have to kill those 2 ogres. Now, there's a few Titanite shards here. You know, farming the Basilisk wasn't entirely necessary, but I just wanted to get it as high as I could, as fast as I could. Want to exhaust Lucatiel's dialogue. You know, her quest line's been glitching for me. I don't know if they changed it or what. Normally, you just have to kill 3 bosses with her summoned, but for some reason, I summoned her for the Rotten, for the Flexile Sentry, and I also summoned her for the... No, you can't summon her for the Smelter Demon anymore. There's one more that I summoned her for. Flexile... Oh, for the Lost Sinner. I summoned her for that, so that's 3. I should get her at Aldia's Keep, but for some fucked up reason, she doesn't show up there. So we have 2 Fragrant Branches. We want to get use one for Strayed, and you want to use one for Strayed and one for Rosabeth. I'm trying to get to Strayed as quickly as I can, so that means I'm going to have to clear Huntsman's Cops, whatever, in a bit. But I want to do, I want to free Rosabeth first, because that extra Estus Flask shard really helps, like, a lot. Now for this guy, I generally kite him because he smashes the box and I don't have any fire bombs. So we kite him with an arrow, so he doesn't swing into the box. There. And then we just pokey him to death. There. And then we just crash this thing into the wall. Oh fuck, you gotta be kidding me, seriously? Anyway, fire arrow does the trick here. But there's a casualty, you know, the dog dies on accident there. So you just light the torch. Yeah, kinda have to kill that guy. Light the torch, ignite the one here in MacDuff's work area. Save the torch for the gutter. And we're good. You get the Craftsman Hammer here. It's a good idea to bring this for the Ruined Sentinel fight. If you're planning on leveling it up, you can get it up to +2 following this strat, because you already have 3 Twinkling Titanites. You get a few Titanite shards here, and a few, well, I think 1 or 2 large Titanite shards, can't remember. You also get a few heavy or iron arrows, I think, or heavy bolts. Okay, you get 2 large Titanites, it turns out. Okay, so you give it to this guy. I don't have anything to infuse yet. I don't have a raw stone. Although, we're going to get to the part where you can farm the raw stones really quick. Now, this is where things get really juicy. We need a homeward bone, so we might as well level up. I don't want to waste the souls. We already earned them anyway. We want to save some souls to pick up the Agape ring. So I can just pop some souls there. Strayed does not sell the Agape ring until your soul memory is at least at 30,000. We're well over that at this point. Okay, no new shards. I want to pump out the attack power on this, but I guess we're gonna need a bit more vig and a lot more dex. Yeah, this should be fine. 18 dex. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Hindi, isa lang. Si Paul. He's the guy I play with on Saturdays. He's a nice guy. And my wife was asking if anyone's watching. Yeah, nobody's really watching because this run's pretty shit. But okay, we're gonna go and unlock, get the weapon up to +8, and then we're gonna take on the cops so that we can get it. Oh fuck no, we'll do the Flexile Sentry first because I don't want my soul memory to be too high because I want to have some invasions happening. So the sooner we lock it in, the better. But I want to maximize the kills I'm getting because I don't plan on farming later on. So killing... Okay, this is where we really fuck around. We burn the bonfire ascetic here. Now, it causes a few red phantom enemies to spawn, and I forgot to get the fucking homeward bones. Shit. And oh god, I forgot to get the homeward bones. So we just gotta pray that I can run past everything and not die. Or that I can out DPS whatever it is that's gonna try and kill me. Anyway, it spawns a few red phantom fuckers here. Like that guy and a few of his other fucking buddies. Plus these guys are gonna be all over me. So I wanna get this as quickly as I can and try not to die of poison. Okay, so they still die pretty quick. I'm just trying not to kill too many of them because this guy is a real bitch though. Red Phantom spawns are just complete shit. But the rest of them are still pretty easy to outrun. These Red Phantom fuckers are just really annoying. Because running the ascetic turns the game into New Game Plus, right? So we're going to want to go back to the bonfire. The Twinkling Titanite does not respawn. The Pursuer and the Last Giant do, so we can actually kill them for more souls. Which we probably will do, because the extra levels would really help. And it's not like they become significantly harder. I'm trying to save some of the... Yeah, I know I probably shouldn't be killing them, but I can restock on Aromatic Ooze later. I just have to go back there. Because right now we are at 84,000 soul memory. At around 200,000 you still get some decent invasions, and you're pretty much bullying everyone with your, you know, your +10 weapon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so let's do the Last Giant one more time. It's not like they get any harder. But he does hit harder. They don't get harder, but they hit harder, so it's pretty much the same shit. Just roll between his legs. You miss a significant number of times because of the thrusting moveset of this thing. So it's pretty much Giant Lord 1.0. There you go. So I know I'm trying to keep the soul memory low, but I want to get decent action where I actually still have fun fighting the enemies that I'm fighting. Ooh, nice drop. Okay, Radiant Life Gem, that's fun. The Pursuer. Alright, man. Drive safe. Hopefully I'm still online when you're back. And hopefully somebody else watches this shit. So we're gonna run to the Pursuer now. We get a few fire arrows. We pretty much just run past everything. It's not like the doors close all over again. Pursuer hits harder, yes he does. It would be nicer if I got my weapon up to +8 first, but I'm already here. There's a red phantom there. I'm not going to take any chances with the parries, but I will buff. Yeah, that's for sure, I will buff. Oh, fuck. That's my favorite move because he takes like 3 pokes after this one too. You can get 1 pre-poke after that. Oh shit. Oh fuck, no, 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 no. Fuck. Can't believe I died. Okay. This should be the link. I'm just sharing it on the GGPH group. Get back to the pursuer in a bit. Hopefully I can get this going. Okay, so it's public now. Ah, fuck. Well, I gotta get my souls back. Oh shit, I wasted the divine blessing that respawns. Anyway. Divine Blessings are fun if you're doing low-level runs or no bonfire runs, because you need every consumable healing item you can get your hands on. It's not entirely necessary, but having it would be nice. You can only carry a limited number at a time, though. And I'm hoping that I don't fuck up any more of my rolls. The reason why I don't travel too deep into the boss arena is so that if I die, I can easily get my shit back. Oh fuck, 30k souls gone. Fuck. 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 Yeah, this run sucks. I'm gonna do it over. I kinda fucked it up. Yep, delete. Yeah, this character is going in the toilet. Yeah, so many screw-ups in this run, I hate it. Yeah, time to stop the broadcast. Sorry guys, that was pretty shit. I was kind of hoping I'd get it better.